Hi, and welcome to the session. So you're feeling emotional. That can be difficult. I'm sorry you're having a hard time with your emotions. The first thing to say about emotions is that we all feel them. Emotions are just our body's way of telling us there's something we need to pay attention to. And no emotions are all good or all bad. But there are helpful and unhelpful ways of reacting to emotions. And often, when an emotion is challenging, it's tempting to try and resist it, or repress it, or avoid it, so we don't have to feel it. The problem is, when we don't process difficult feelings, they stay stuck inside us, and eventually find their way out when you least expect it, as an overreaction. Have you ever had a big argument with your partner over something absolutely ridiculous and tiny? Chances are what was triggered was an emotion you've been avoiding. Emotions are like guests. Invite them in, and they won't stay long. Whatever you're feeling right now, you're still the same good person inside underneath it all. This emotion is just a part of you that needs attention. So we're going to give it some. Let's process your emotions together. We're going to start with a technique called a mind dump to get all your feelings out. I want you to write about your feelings in the box below. Don't try to give your thoughts structure or write nicely or cleverly. This is not an essay. Nobody's going to read it. This is about getting your feelings out of your head and down in words. Any words. You don't even need to write in full sentences. Think about what made you feel like you do. Why do you think it had that reaction? Is this a triggering event that's happened before? Where do you think these feelings come from? Write down anything and everything that comes to mind, however trivial it seems to you. And keep writing until the music stops and I come back. Ready? Go. Let it all out. Okay, we're done. Good job. Good job describing what it is you're feeling. I'm here with you, and this is a safe space to explore this emotion. Now remember what we always say. You have to feel it to heal it. So we're going to jump right into feeling out the emotion in our bodies. I want you to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths and bring to mind whatever it is you're feeling. And knowing that you're in a safe space, I want you to feel it. Really feel into it. What we're doing is we're just using our senses to feel into our bodies and notice the physical sensations in our insides. Where is this feeling in your body? In your stomach? Or your chest? or your head? What does it feel like? Is it hot or is it cold? Is it still or does it move? Does it have a border? Now, when you've located the feeling in your body, I want you to see if you can define it more clearly. Does it remind you of any other feelings? It could be one. It could be a mix. Anger, fear, sadness, disappointment. What emotions are present? How does your body feel? What's your body trying to say? If it could speak, what would that sensation be saying to you? Now I want you to just put your hand on that spot and hold yourself there. There's no right or wrong way to do this exercise. You can use 2 hands if you like. You could even give yourself a comforting rub or squeeze. Just hold yourself in any way that feels right for you. And what we're going to do is we're going to feel this feeling and we're going to own it. I want you to hold yourself and know you're safe and say to yourself, this feeling is a part of me. Say it out loud. This is a part of me. It's in me and of me. That doesn't make me a bad person. It's just a part of me that's feeling like this. And these feelings in my body are telling me I need to send that part of me a little bit of love and attention. I need some nurturing. Now I want you to think of someone you love unconditionally. It could be a friend, a child. It could be a pet. Someone for whom your love is uncomplicated, easy, without question. When they're hurt or sad, what do you say to them? And even more importantly, how would you say it? Think of the tone of voice you'd use to calm and soothe them. Now I want you to use that tone of voice to send unconditional loving feelings to the part of you that needs it. Hold yourself and speak soothing words of love to yourself. Everything's going to be okay. You're safe. You're doing your best. And you're enough. Breathe into this feeling. Keep sending love to that part of your body. You're okay. I'm here with you. Breathe into that space and keep talking to yourself with that soft inner voice, feeling yourself soften ever so gradually inside. Like your body's receiving the love and attention. That unconditional love. You've made the connection. You've reached that part that needed soothing. If you feel like you need to, you can pause here and keep going as long as you want. And then when you're done, just unpause to finish the exercise. Good job feeling through your feelings. Thanks for allowing me to be part of your process. Now we're going to go out on a high. I want you to write an affirmation that'll remind you that whatever you're feeling is just a part of you, and prime your mind to focus on your strengths and the things you have control over. You might come up with something like, a part of me is angry, and that part deserves love and recognition. I have the power to make my point with grace and love. Come up with your mantra and repeat it 5 times, out loud or in your head. If you need to, continue saying it until you feel it. Great job working through your feelings. Hopefully, you're now feeling a little more balanced. Remember, whatever you're feeling, you're still the same great person underneath. There's just a bit of you that's calling out for some attention. You can come back and do these exercises as often as you like. See you next time, and don't forget to let your mind shine.